The West Virginia State girls tennis team has won 3 straight conference championships dating back to the last year of the West Virginia Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. They also secured their 3rd straight tournament championship in October. Their streak of 31 straight conference match wins has drawn attention around campus.
To get attention in tennis, like a lot of so-called minor sports, you really have to excel. And you know, a winning season isn't going to get you much notice, but winning a conference, winning it back-to-back, a three-peat like this year, that's when they start to get, like some of the girls talked about, being recognized on campus.
It's amazing. Like, you'll walk around school and people you don't even know will come up and congratulate you. And it's you kind of feel like a celebrity with the school.
This year's Yellow Jacket squad is top-heavy with freshmen, with 5 of the 8 members being rookies. The other 3 are just juniors.
You're kind of wondering at the beginning of the year, you know they're doing well in practice, but how are they going to do in a match? They've handled the pressure great. There's nobody on this team that I'm afraid to have playing the big match.
Coming into like such a successful team, like you want to do well to keep the success going. You don't want to be known for like letting down the team. So I think we're all feeling like the first few weeks were a bit nervous. We didn't want to let down the team, but because there's so many of us freshmen, we're like all in the same like boat. So like we knew, like we had each other to talk to.
Coach John Sims has used international recruiting to help build his program. 5 of the 8 players of this year's team were born outside the United States.
This is probably the best team as far as individuals getting along, and as far as a good fit for everybody that I've had in my 12 years. I mean, we've had teams that maybe were more talented, but this team, everybody seems to fit, everybody gets along, everybody works hard, everybody's pretty much on the same page.
WVSU will pick things back up in the spring and will try to compete for an NCAA championship. Nick Hurst, Eyewitness Sports. After a 3-win season in 2013, the Tug Valley Panthers entered the 2014 season as a big question mark. The Panthers quickly realized there was potential with this squad.
From last year, of the line that we had and the middle school that was coming up and the seniors that was going to happen this year, that just knew that playoffs was for us.
Tug Valley sealed the 2 seed in the 2014 Class Single A playoffs with 9 regular season wins. Their only loss was in Week 2 to Meadowbridge. Since then, Tug Valley has won 10 straight games, including 2 playoff victories.
Well, after that loss, I think that we all started to believe in each other. After the next couple games, we all started making big plays, and it's just all started to come together.
The Panthers have historically been known for their basketball program. Tug Valley won the Class Single A state championship in basketball in 2013. This year, with the football program's success, they are now in the spotlight.
Everybody knows they play basketball too, and it's been a basketball school, but you know, these kids, they've done a pretty good job over the years. We just haven't had any luck. Several other times that we've been in the playoffs, but you know, these guys have put it together.
After 2 tight contests against Man and Buffalo, Tug Valley now finds themselves in the Final 4 in the Class Single A playoffs. The Panthers will have to go through 6-seeded Williamstown to get to Wheeling for the state championship.
You got 4 teams that's left, and all 4 teams I feel are pretty good and are capable. And of course, Williamstown's got a lot of playoff experience. It seems like they're always in the playoffs. We just have to play one play at a time and lay it on the line for 4 quarters.
Nick Hurst, Eyewitness Sports. Chase Jarrett plays defense for the Nitro Wildcats soccer team. He currently carries a 4.2 GPA and has quite the class load this year.
I'm in AP Chemistry, in College Algebra, AP English, Literature, and Civics this year. And Intro to Business is another one too.
Chase is not only a soccer player, he also plays bass drum in the Nitro Marching Band.
Thankfully, I got my coaches and the director of the band. They allowed me to go to both activities, and they are very lenient on which one I participate in and when I participate in it.
He goes straight from school to band, then he comes to soccer practices or soccer games. So he has a lot of things going on, but he's able to keep up with the studies and do really well.
Chase understands the importance of doing well in the classroom.
I know that eventually, like when I go to college is going to be looking at how I did in school versus like soccer.
Coach Ike appreciates having an athlete that excels in school.
He's a really good kid. I mean, he's a good leader for our team. We chose him to be a captain because of his leadership. He helps guide all the younger players in what we're doing, and I can just tell he's a really good young man.
Nick Hurst, Eyewitness Sports.